Hi, I'm Tyler Oakley.
And I'm Becca Frucht.
And welcome to Top That, your weekly pop culture cheat sheet to what everyone is and will be talking about on the web.
Each week, Tyler and I attempt to top each other with our own top 5 of what's hot on the web.
And we are looking to see if you can top us by submitting your own must-know items in the comments below.
Tyler?
Yes?
I believe it is time for us to start.
Okay. Do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
Oh, this is a really tough decision.
I mean, I'll deliver, so let's get into it.
Disgusting!
This is not your property. Go somewhere else.
For my number 5, Conan caught one of his employees coming in late, and it was the most epic thing ever. He noticed that there was a trend. This employee was coming in late every Friday, and so he decided, why not wait in his office with a camera crew to capture the moment.
Even before this dude shows up, Conan is just digging through his office.
Look at this. He's got a giant thing of Clorox wipes. Now, does this look like the office of someone who's afraid of germs?
I mean, he blew up this guy's spot.
Yeah,
blew it up.
I mean, he had hours to wait because he was waiting for this guy to show up. And you see him saunter in, and Conan's just sitting there like...
What's going on here? That's your reaction?
That's all you have to say?
He makes him take his shirt off at one point.
Normal.
I think the best part was when he's like, what took you so long? Like, why didn't you come in this morning? He's like,
I prepared my body in various ways.
We don't want to tell you anymore. Go watch it. It's really good, trust me. At first I was skeptical, but it was amazing.
okay, here's what's coming at you. It's a SharkCatNado. What am I talking about?
What is it? Tell me more.
Okay, it's a cat in a shark suit on a Roomba just cruising around a kitchen. We are seeing pure internet genius. Like this woman who's like shucking some corn or I don't know, preparing dinner, and her cat is endlessly riding around. The best part is when it bumps into stuff, it's just like, this cat is loving the shark suit. I mean, this is the only way to travel.
So for my number 4, we have dads that are dragged to One Direction concerts. This is, I think, my new favorite thing because I just went to a One Direction concert and my eyes were focused on the prize. I did not even look around the crowd, but if I looked a little further, I think I would have seen what stands behind every screaming little girl. A bored dad who couldn't be bothered to be there. So this is a compilation of all the pictures that people have found of dads at the One Direction concerts. I think this should be the new trend. I would love to see a blog dedicated to this.
It really does encapsulate a little bit of a generation gap, perhaps.
Something's going on, and I hope that I'm always on the side of the screaming little girl, and that I never turn into the sleeping dad at the concert.
All right, for my number 4, we have the multi-personality diva, CHRISTINA BIANCO. This video is getting like thrown all over the internet right now.
I'm obsessed.
It's ridiculous. She does this stand-up routine basically where she sings a song, in this case, Bonnie Tyler's, Totally Eclipse of the Heart. She goes through it and does like 19 different impressions.
It's insane.
Of pop stars, of divas. Like iconic from like Liza Minnelli to Christina Aguilera.
And she's not just doing the voice, she's also doing like the mannerisms.
Like the Celine Dion like chest pump.
It's like insane. Like can't believe that she can do all of these. And then
it's really impressive.
Insane. And then did you see the first one she did?
The first one is almost, I mean this is like more like her reel, right? So she puts on all these costumes, she's like in Lady Gaga garb. I'm like, why do I need a concert ticket? I'll just watch these. And who's your favorite she's done so far? Like her best impression?
Celine! It's so good!
Celine is sick.
Although I would love to see her do an impression of Shania.
Ooh, you know also what I want? I want her to do it with the diva next to her. We need to get more of them in there.
Wait, yes, that's clearly the next step.
We're just helping you out. We've got a business plan.
We have some ideas for you.
Okay.
Call us. Okay, so for my number 3, there has been a pop music emergency. Were you at your computer when this happened?
It was really intense.
It was really intense. I was dying. Roar by Katy Perry was leaked. Applause by Lady Gaga was leaked. The 2 pop queens of our time,
I mean, really.
freaking out on Twitter. Lady Gaga was in all caps. She could not find the caps lock. So both of them rushed the release of their new singles from their new albums that are coming out. So these are both debut singles from the albums. Coming head to head, they are going against each other on Billboard charts this week. I don't know who's gonna reign supreme, but I love both. I am a certified Katy Cat and a certified little monster. Lady Gaga tweeted support to Katy Perry when the leak was happening. She was like, you know what? We need to join together and kill whoever is leaking all of our music. I'm just happy to see two strong, empowered females coming together, supporting each other, and releasing perfect music for my ears to be blessed with.
All right, number 3, I'm literally never getting off the internet again, which isn't news.
Literally what you do now.
There's a Hey Girl extension for Chrome that turns all the pictures on your web browser into Ryan Gosling.
Why would you ever log out ever again?
Ever!
This was made for you.
I am so excited about this. Some woman who was like basically like trying to come up with like a project, she was in some program, I don't know. This woman's a hero. Anyways, you're on your Facebook, and it's all these pictures of everyone's babies.
Everyone is Ryan Gosling.
Everyone is Ryan Gosling. I mean, this is a world we all want to live in. Goss on goss on goss on goss.
Is there any other goss you would ever want in your life?
I wish I could Hey Girl my life. Like I wish that could just happen.
Well, why not try to now?
Okay. Okay. Tyler?
Oh, hey, girl.
Oh my God, it worked! Oh, this is like that moment in Home Alone where Kevin wishes his family wasn't there, but then they turn into Ryan Gosling. I'm sorry, Tyler, but I think this is probably how top that's gonna have to stay.
That's fine with me, that's fine. Okay, so for my number 2, you are not ready. This was the most insane thing I've ever seen all
terrifying.
week. There was a woman who is crazy stealing somebody's rhubarb, and it was caught on camera.
This is what happens in middle America.
These are the things we don't see. Like everyone says California is crazy, but Iowa
is bonkers.
Next level. Okay, so this is a little old woman. She was caught on tape stealing somebody's rhubarb, and it's like kind of flowing over the fence. So her defense is, this is not your rhubarb.
This don't have your name on it. Where's your name?
She's in a little discrepancy with the woman who grew the rhubarb. And the woman is like, why don't you grow your own rhubarb?
This is not your property. Go somewhere else.
She goes on a tirade about her lawnmower.
Because my lawnmower is stolen by a pig.
The lawnmower got stolen.
Who just did like a parody of it?
Conan's on a roll this week, obviously.
Conan is killing it.
I personally was surprised that people were just hearing about this lady now in the last couple of days, because she's been a menace here on the Warner Brothers lot for years.
And then Andy Richter did one, and I mean, if you think my impression's good.
They got your name on it. Alley property, bitch.
Clearly has my name on it. I made a sign.
You don't own this.
This woman is still on the loose.
If she's on the loose, hide your rhubarb, hide your kids.
Yes. You know, while we're on the topic of terrifying women, like crazy Rhubarb Lady, the video of the enraged mom who's upset about the toilet situation in her house. Okay, this is what's going on. There's 2 girls about to get their Sophia Grace on. I can't really understand what they're saying.
No, they're about to cover a Cher Lloyd song.
Yes, exactly. And so then she starts to sing, and her mom busts open the door and starts screaming at them.
All the trouble we got into.
Why does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
They're like, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
And the mom is like,
disgusting.
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 How did this end up online? Did the kid?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, these kids, were they like, oh, this is viral gold? Do 8-year-olds at this point know when to post?
Savvy?
Yeah, they're savvy.
Instead of being like, because when you're 8 and your mom busts in your door and is like, you left in the toilet.
Disgusting.
Has Cher Lloyd seen this?
Cher
Because I would
Lloyd,
say this is the best Cher Lloyd cover I've ever seen.
Yes, it's amazing.
Truly. Okay, so for my number 1, I have probably the most important thing that's ever happened to anybody ever. DARREN CHRISS at the Teen Choice Awards got Harry Styles to twerk. It's just like the most iconic moment ever to happen in history. You see Zayn in the background cheering it on. You see everybody around them cheering it on.
Here's the question. How was the twerking?
The twerking was good, although Harry Styles afterward.
Would you have ever said it was bad?
No, are you kidding? He could have just like, no.
He literally could have dropped dead right then and you would have been like, it's perfect.
Well, he dropped the thun-thun-thun, and it was amazing. He delivered. Thank you, DARREN CHRISS, for letting that happen. And Harry Styles afterward tweeted, note to self, don't twerk. And I'm like, girl, note to you, do.
Okay, so my number 1 is also from the Teen Choice Awards. Ashton Kutcher gave a graduation speech. He takes the stage and he's like, here's the gospel of Ashton, but not just Ashton.
Ashton is my middle name. My first name's Chris.
My real name is Chris. Ashton's my middle name. And I'm gonna tell you a couple things I learned as Chris. 3 things. Literally, he says 3 things at the beginning. And you're like, whoa, this is about to get real.
He's getting real.
He's breaking it down.
Opportunity looks a lot like hard work. When I was 13, I had my first job with my dad carrying shingles up to the roof.
He's like, I had some crazy jobs. He goes through a litany of things that you like don't actually want to do as jobs that he did. And he's like, yeah, I just busted my butt and I worked and I worked and I worked and I worked and I worked.
And I've never had a job in my life that I was better than.
Two, being sexy.
The sexiest thing in the entire world is being really smart.
And he's like, actually being sexy, a lot of all the visual aesthetic, it's crap, it's BS. It's all about being smart.
And being thoughtful. And being generous. Everything else is crap, I promise you.
And then finally, number 3, don't live a life, build a life.
Everything around us that we call life was made up by people that are no smarter than you.
Everything you see. So like, be empowered. Don't be like, oh, I can never. Yes, you could.
So this is basically like the TED Talk.
The TED Talk.
Of the Teen Choice Awards.
He gives an Ashton talk.
That's beautiful.
I have actually something to share. I'm a fraud.
Shit.
My name is not Becca.
My name's not Tyler.
What is it?
I'm not telling.
I'm not telling either. In the comments, let us know what you think our first names are, really.
Wait, really though?
Wait, really? All right, so I'm not Becca Frucht.
And I'm not Tyler Oakley.
Thank you so much for joining us for Top That, your weekly countdown of all the things you need to know out there in internet land.
And if you enjoyed this week's episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments below. And subscribe to Popsugar Girls Guide for a new episode of Top That every Friday.
We asked you guys a ton of questions in this episode, so I expect to see lots of answers. You know, share the wealth over here. And don't forget, you can top us. Submit ideas. We're really looking to you as our source.
And if we like your ideas, they'll be in next week's episode, so.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Later, y'all. Wait, your name's not Becca?